Hello my friends, welcome back to Keto in the Chaos. My name is Tammy, and on this channel I like to share all my tips and tricks on how I lost 200 pounds without bariatric surgery and how you can be successful on your own weight loss journey. So if that's what you're looking for, don't forget to click the subscribe button and ring the bell for more videos like this one to inspire you to get started. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. If you are new here, you may not realize that I lost 200 pounds using a low calorie, high protein ketogenic diet, and this video is going to be kind of about how I am maintaining my weight through all of the crazy that is my life. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. And to you, I must apologize. I am using my nice camera to do this video because it is one of my goals to become better at using my actual vlogging camera and microphone and things to make videos with, instead of my handy dandy cell phone, which the cell phone's kind of a crutch because it does a lot of the hard work for me with the lighting and everything, but I'd really like to be able to use my nice microphone and setup. I'm working on it. This is a work in progress. So patience with me as I learn to use my products a little bit better. But I hope that that will lead to a little bit more professional quality down the road. We shall see what happens. If I go back to my handy dandy cell phone, please don't hate me. All right, so welcome. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you everything that I ate in Thanksgiving week and my birthday / Nutcracker week. I am on a diet. A lot of people ask me what is a cut, and what I mean by a cut is it's basically a diet. I'm eating low calories in order to promote body fat loss. I recently had plastic surgery, so if you have been joining my channel for that journey, this whole weight loss after plastic surgery thing is kind of like a data-less process. Data-less. What I mean by that is that I don't know how my body responds to surgery, and apparently it responds by being the way it's being, and this is a new thing for me. This is not going to be my only surgery, and so it is good for me to see what I can expect maybe in the future when I decide to pursue other plastic surgeries to remove other parts of loose skin that I need to remove from my body after extreme weight loss. So while the process can be tedious and frustrating, I also look at it as a science experiment. Again, if you're new here, you may not realize I've done a lot of these experiments on myself, and if you are an old hat, you've definitely seen me do all kinds of crazy stuff before to get the data that helps me to understand how my body works and how I need to be in order to pursue long-term maintenance for my weight loss journey. In July, I did have a full lower body lift, and you can find the links to that in my playlists. If you are looking for the playlist, you need to just go to my main channel page and look at the bar across the top, and there is a playlist there. You can find all of my weight loss tips, basic keto getting started guide, my plastics journey, all the food that I've eaten for the last 4 years practically. Well, yeah, since 2017, I think I started showing my food videos on this channel. So if you're looking for ideas on what I did to lose the weight, all that is over there. So yeah, all that to say, in this video, you're gonna see all the food that I ate, also everyday weigh-in, and my exercise, including footage from the Nutcracker that I just did this last week with my kiddos on stage. So if you are looking to see that fun stuff, that's gonna be towards the end of the video. You could probably jump around if you would like, but yeah, I highly encourage you to just watch the whole thing, let it play, because you might get some great ideas for food. You never know. So before I start into the food section, I did want to mention that I did eat more carbs in these 2 weeks than I have previously when doing my cut. I do prefer to cut keto. There's multiple reasons why I prefer to cut keto. The number one is that it really eliminates the hunger factor, and that is the biggest factor in helping me decrease my calories. But I was also in the middle of doing a lot of dancing. We had Thanksgiving, and I did choose to eat carbs on Thanksgiving, and my birthday and things like that were also in this 2-week period, and I wanted to have some carb energy for dancing and things like that. So I kind of switched my macros around a little bit in this video. You will see. Also, another disclaimer, I didn't track every day because there was so much going on, especially during Nutcracker. I just ate what I'm used to eating and maybe a little extra and hoped that it wouldn't be too bad on the scale, but I had to do what I had to do because of the nature of the situation, and that's just sometimes how life is. Also, in this video, you're going to see a lot of products that I use that I do provide links and discounts to in the About section below. This video isn't necessarily sponsored by Built Bar or Perfect Keto or Keto Chow, but you will see me eating those products in this video, and if you are looking for any of the products that I'm showing here, most likely there is a link to them in the About section. So definitely check there if you are wanting to try some of those things, and I do have discount codes available all the time in the description of every video, so you just can find all that in there. And if you're just looking for weight loss advice, I have a link to my Facebook group where I help coach you guys through the process down in there as well, and also other ways that you can reach out, Patreon and other ways you can support the channel. So be sure to check out the description some point while you're sitting here watching the video and just see what I've got available down there below. So all that being said, just so you guys know, I'm not gonna be arguing with people who tell me that if I would just stop eating Built Bars, I will lose weight. It's an irrational argument. It isn't scientifically possible, and unless I was overeating food, I would not be gaining weight, and if I'm under eating, I will be losing weight. That is science. It's how it works. The scale and my body don't always agree with that information, but I know, because I'm a patient person and I've done this before, that it will win out in the end. So I don't really need any more criticism on what I'm choosing to eat. I am literally sharing this as a benefit to you guys to just see how I am doing in my journey. So any criticism that you want to give me, feel free, go ahead, but it will probably just be ignored. I'm kind of over arguing about Built Bars. That all being said, let's get to the food. Happy Sunday. It is 12:30 and I'm about to have my first meal of the day, and I went downstairs to make my food and realized I was out of everything. Story of my life. I've been so busy with Nutcracker that I haven't had a chance to go to the grocery store, so I was out of yogurt and cottage cheese and like all of my protein food. So I am having oatmeal with almonds. So this is 60 grams of oatmeal, 10 grams of slivered almonds, 20 grams of cranberries, and 90 grams of protein shake. Then I'm also going to be having these because I'm out of all my protein foods, namely yogurt, and that's going to be my first meal of the day. We're having a big old party. I'm having a hamburger with a gluten-free bun, some Doritos, a hot dog, and a homemade Rice Krispie treat that my kids brought me. That's so delicious. Alrighty guys, it is about 1 and I am about to eat my first meal of the day. Still out of all my yogurt and stuff. I did finally put in an order, but it won't be here till tonight. I am starting off with a bagel. This is a gluten-free bagel with I can't remember how many ounces, but it's like 4 slices of Canadian bacon and a slice of Swiss. Then I'm also having some Quest chips for protein and a Built Bar for protein, and that is going to be my first meal of the day. Alrighty guys, I'm sitting at this dance studio waiting for my daughter, and I will be going to my Nutcracker practice here in a couple hours. So I am going to have a little mini meal to tide me over. The stress is about to kill me. All of this practicing, I kind of getting to the point where I cannot wait for it to be over, but I mean, it's so much fun, and yet stuff. I'm missing clogging and my contemporary class tonight because of it. Oh, my hair is crazy today. Woo, need some of that frizz stuff. Woo. Anyway, I am having a vanilla Built Bar. I love this flavor. I mean, there's a lot that I love, but this vanilla cream, I don't know why. I'm just really digging it lately. And alongside with that, Perfect Keto Mallow Munch. And a bag of popcorns for some carbs for dancing later today. And that's going to be my second meal of the day. Alrighty guys, it is late. I am finally home. It's about 9:30. I'm having my last meal. Yes, I am getting a cold sore if you were wondering. Great timing, but happens when I get dehydrated and stressed out, and that's kind of what happens when I get busy, so is what it is. But I'm about to have my final meal of the day, which is zucchini Alfredo. I have 155 grams of zucchini topped with 6 ounces of chicken breast, 30 grams of fat-free mozzarella, 60 grams of tomatoes, and 120 grams of Bertolli Alfredo sauce. Yep. And that is going to be my last meal of the day. Morning, guys. It is Tuesday, and I am plugging along, doing my best that I can. This morning, I am having oatmeal. So I'm having 60 grams of rolled oats, cooked up with some Swerve, 20 grams of craisins, and 10 grams of almonds. And then for milk, I have 120 grams of Premier protein shake. I am also going to have some ham today. I spilled my protein shake on my ham, excuse that. And an apple almond crisp Built Bar. I also have some Creo Brew. And in here I have the rest of, so I guess like 40 grams of the half of a Premier protein shake. So I could have the total of the half with 2 squirts of stevia. And that's going to be my first meal of the day. Alrighty guys, here I am at the dance studio. Last dance thing for the week. Woohoo! And I'm going to be having a second meal of 1 cup of 0% Faye Greek yogurt, phage, with blueberries. And I was supposed to have popcorn with that, but I ran out of time. So I just grabbed a couple of Built Bars. And that's going to be my second meal of the day. Alrighty guys, it's 8:30. I'm about to have my final meal of the day. I am having a Sloppy Joe on a gluten-free bun. This 100 grams of Sloppy Joe mix with 90-10 ground beef basically, and I put on 20 grams of fat-free cheese. I've got 85 grams of baked fries and Quest's chips, and that's going to be my last meal of the day. Hello everyone, it's Wednesday. It is 12:30 and I'm about to have my first meal of the day. I am having a gluten-free Canyon House English muffin with 2 pieces of Swiss cheese and 60 grams of ham and an egg. My chickens finally laid one. They haven't laid in forever, which is why I haven't been eating them. I'm having 139 grams of Granny Smith apples and a Built Bar. That's going to be my first meal of the day. Oh my goodness, you guys, it has been the nicest day today. I have been baking pies, and yes, I have been taking little tastes here and there. This is probably the first time since I started my weight loss journey that I have allowed myself to like take little tastes as I was cooking Thanksgiving items. I made a bunch of pies today, and tomorrow I'll be making some mashed potatoes and yams. I'm gonna be doing like a lower sugar version of yams. But anyway, I've been having such a fun time today, and we were just trying on our outfits for family pictures. I'll be sure to put a little blurb from my family pictures tomorrow because we're doing family pictures. It's the only time I can get together with my kids because everyone will be there for Thanksgiving dinner. But anyway, I was in the middle of doing that, was putting everything away, and I noticed I had some Amazon packages, and there was 3 packages and 2, I was expecting 2 packages and there was an extra one, and I was like, I was shaking the one package and it sounded like bath salts, and I thought, oh, I bet somebody sent me a gift off my wish list. So I was like, I'm gonna open it. I should have just opened it on camera because it would have been a lot better, but I didn't. I opened it preemptively over there in my undies, so couldn't film it. But I just wanted to get on here and say thank you. So the first box I opened was not a gift. It was actually some laundry stuff that apparently I had ordered that Walmart had shipped me. But The second one I opened, I wasn't even thinking about it. I was thinking, I think this might be something I bought for my kids, or, you know, like I've been, you know, Christmas shopping and stuff. And so I opened up the box and my first reaction was, oh no, I opened a gift that Dave bought me for my birthday. I shouldn't have opened this. I should have double checked with him. And then I thought, well, wait a minute, Dave is good about stuff like that. Like, he would make sure that it came to him and not me. And so I got really excited, and I'm like start fishing through for the little receipts, and I couldn't find the thank you note, and I finally found it. It says, enjoy your gift. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. Thank you for all your motivation. Warm regards from Nadia Newhall. And I'm just like, okay, you guys are gonna die when you see what is in this box, because I screamed. I wish I would have filmed my reaction, because I literally squealed when I saw it. Screamed. I ran downstairs to tell Dave. My kid was like looking at me like I was crazy. She was in here folding up her clothes that she had just taken off because we were, you know, practicing for family photos tomorrow. Anyway, oh my gosh, you will not believe what Nadia got for me. Guys, what? This is too much, Nadia. I am so excited. Like, my birthday's next week, and I put this on my list in case Dave wanted to buy me something a little bit more expensive. And my Fitbit Lite is kind of falling apart, is scratched, and it's just kind of, you know, barely hanging on. And I saw this one when I was looking through stuff on Amazon, and I thought, this one looks so cool and sleek and, like, you know, skinnier. And I don't know, I just fell in love with it, and I thought, well, maybe I'll put it on my list. I don't know what Dave's planning on getting me. Like, there's lots of things on my list right now, big things on my list right now. And guys, I didn't mean it for you. I was meaning it for my kids and Dave and stuff like that. But anyway, thank you. I am so excited. I had to get on right now and make the video so that I can put it on and wear it to Thanksgiving tomorrow. So I am going to try it out tonight. Got a new toy, and I'm so excited. Like, I didn't know, like, how excited I would be until I opened it and screamed. I haven't screamed like that about a present in a long time. It just meant a lot to me. I think this gift means as much to me as the very first gifts I got when I first started having a wish list. And I remember someone gave me, you know, really expensive Skechers, really expensive in my mind. I think they were like $45 Skechers, because I couldn't get myself any. And that was like awesome. And you know what? I still am wearing those shoes every single day. I have not yet bought myself any other shoes. It's kind of embarrassing, but I really love them. They're just awesome shoes. Anyway, thank you, Nadia. And I hope you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Well, I hope you had one, since this video is probably way late, since I'm way late on everything right now. But yeah, life is good. This is fun. Thank you. We'll talk to you guys in a little while. Alrighty, guys. It is the night before Thanksgiving. I spent the afternoon making pie. Yes, I may have picked a little and ate a couple Oreos. Gluten-free. Yeah. Anyway, it's a chicken wing kind of night. I am having 9 plain wings with sauce on the side and a salad with ranch. That's going to be my last meal of the day. All of our food turned out great. I'm hungry. Haven't eaten anything yet today, and it's like 3. Yeah, you only ate meat sticks. Nobody's really eaten anything today. It's been crazy.
That's what you're supposed to do on Thanksgiving.
It is how it is. Like, that's just life at our house. Like, best laid plans and all of that. Yeah, I guess technically I did cheat a little mashed potatoes on the cooking of it. That's true. Oh, and some marshmallows too. Because yum. Hey guys, here I am at Thanksgiving, and this is my delicious plate. All gluten-free, some sugar-free, not all carb-free. Evidence. I already ate half my pie. This is half gluten-free. No, this is gluten-free, dairy-free, half sugar-free pie that I made. Coconut pie. Anyway, it's good. Gluten-free, sugar-free pumpkin pie with sugar-free whipped cream on top. Alrighty guys, home from Thanksgiving. It's pretty late now, it's about 9 o'clock, and I'm gonna have my second Thanksgiving meal of the day. We didn't get to take home any turkey, so I threw some ham on the stove and I'm having ham with it. So I'm having, this is cauliflower mac and cheese I didn't get to have earlier. My gluten-free sausage stuffing that I made. Well, Dave helped me make it, but I came up with it. Ham, some sugar-free almost. So like I used swerve in the actual sweet potatoes, but then of course marshmallows on top, because yum, marshmallows. And then gluten-free, sugar-free, dairy-free pie with obviously dairy, lots of dairy on top. Sugar-free whipped cream that I made myself, and that is going to be my last meal of the day. Hi everyone, we are decorating the Christmas and arguing, and this is going to be my first meal of the day. It's about 2:30, almost 3 o'clock on a Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. Trying really hard. I wasn't that hungry this morning, then all of a sudden I was ravenous. So I've got 40 grams of Dailies bacon, a Built Bar, 2 pieces of cheese, 0% Fage Greek yogurt with some of my leftover pie topping. This is whipped cream with stevia. And that's going to be my first meal of the day. Alrighty guys, it is 9 o'clock and I am having my final meal of the day. I'm in the middle of editing. And I am having spaghetti squash spaghetti tonight. So I have 200 grams of spaghetti squash, 6 ounces of 90-10 ground beef, 60 grams of fat-free cheddar cheese, 250 grams of lucini marinara, 150 grams of canned green beans, and salt with a tablespoon of butter. I'm also going to be having a Built Puff for dessert, and that is going to be my last meal of the day. Alrighty guys, it's 2 o'clock on Saturday and I'm about to have my first meal of the day. Crazy, like ever since Thanksgiving I just haven't been like starving anymore, which is awesome. And I'm back to my regular 1,500 calories. Of course, we will see what happens tonight, but I might have some hot chocolate over at the park because why not? But maybe not. We'll see what happens. And this is going to be my first meal of the day. I'm having the same yogurt as yesterday, exactly with the same leftover Thanksgiving whipped cream. I'm having 2 mozzarella cheese pieces this time, 40 grams of center cut bacon, and a candy cane Built Bar. And that is going to be my first meal of the day. Alrighty guys, it's 8:30 on Saturday night. We were going to go out for my birthday, but I was busy working, so we didn't go. So I had Dave go get me a whole crap ton of wings. Having a whole dozen of wings, some ranch on the side, and a salad with ranch. And I got hot sauce on the side as well. And that's going to be my last meal of the day. Alrighty everyone, it's 1 o'clock on Sunday and I am about to have my first meal. I am having the same yogurt as yesterday with the leftover Thanksgiving whipped cream on top. So I think it's 300 grams of Greek yogurt, 30 grams of heavy cream, and 40 grams of blueberries. Man, it is hard for my brain to work lately. Then I'm also having 2 pieces of Monterey Colby Jack cheese, 40 grams of bacon, and a birthday cake sprinkle Built Bar. And that is going to be my first meal of the day. Alrighty guys, it's 6:30 on Sunday. I'm here editing videos and Dave just brought me some delicious dinner. He made a turkey because we didn't get to take any home. So I have 4 ounces each of light and dark meat, 1 ounce of the cranberry sauce, the sugary cranberry sauce I made for Thanksgiving, 150 grams of green beans with 5 grams of butter, and 200 grams of cauliflower with 60 grams of cheddar cheese on top. Woot! Delicious looking food, delicious looking plate, and totally 100% keto even. And that's going to be my last meal of the day. Alrighty, everyone. It is 1:30 on Monday. Oh yes, Monday. It's a new week. It's a new week. Did you see that weigh-in this morning? That was 3 pounds down overnight. But I don't understand. I'm still basically the same weight I've been since I started this whole thing in October. Go figure with that. But whatever. I mean, technically I was like 200 something. Yeah, anyway, let's not go into that. We're not thinking about that. We're just being grateful that through the holiday season, we're still seeing a nice number on the scale. It may not be the one we want to see, but it's okay. We're just going to press forward. Today is crazy day. I don't know what's going to happen this afternoon. I have to give out pictures over at the dance per dress rehearsal tonight. Probably that won't be too big of a deal. I'll probably eat really late at night, just like I do on any other day. So that'll be fine today. And then it is dress rehearsal for me tomorrow. And that's when it gets tricky. Anyway, here we go. First meal of the day. Same thing I've been having pretty much every day for a while. Yogurt, 300 grams, 0% fat yogurt, Greek yogurt with 30 grams of blueberries and 25 grams of sugar-free whipped cream on top. 40 grams of bacon, 2 pieces of cheese, and a Built Bar. Today I'm adding Lily gummy worms just because, and that is going to be my first meal of the day. I am here passing out dance pictures, and I'm going to have these. Second meal of the day. Alrighty guys, I'm home from dress rehearsal. It's 9:30 p.m. and I'm about to have my final meal of the day. I'm having Quest Chip fajitas. So at the bottom I've got taco Quest Chips, 6 ounces of chicken breast, 100 grams of bell pepper, 30 grams of onion, 60 grams of salsa, and 40 grams of fat-free cheddar cheese. And that's going to be my last meal of the day. Morning guys, it's my birthday. It's about 11:30 in the morning and I'm going to be having my first meal for a couple of reasons. The first one being I'm going to take a soak for a couple of hours because we have Nutcracker tonight and I want to like de-stress, and it's my birthday, so I'm going to have a little bath and I want to eat before I get in. So having my regular bacon and Built Bar, but this morning I'm having a special birthday yogurt. So in this yogurt, I actually made it with my brand new Keto Chow. I just got some chocolate from them. So I used 25 grams of Keto Chow and 300 grams of 0% Fage Greek yogurt and 13 grams of sugar-free salted caramel Lily chocolate chips and 26 grams of sugar-free whipped cream from Walmart. And that is going to be my first meal of the day. Whew. Well, guys, Nutcracker night was nuts. This was just dress rehearsal, and I am beat. My hair looks good, though, right? Yeah. Anyway, no special dinner or treats or movie or any time for anything like that tonight. So I had Dave grab me some wings, because who doesn't love wings? So tonight I'm just having the same as I do when I always get wings. This 12 wings with sauce on the side with ranch and a salad with ranch. That's going to be my birthday dinner and my last meal of the day. Howdy guys, it's Wednesday. It is 2. I'm finally eating. Yeah, that's how my life goes sometimes. But that's pretty common for me, I think. And I was really craving that same Keto Chow sludge that I had yesterday, so I decided to make that again. And I just wanted to let you guys know that Keto Chow, if you're going to make like dessert type items, like if you're going to be doing mug cakes or this kind of like yogurt sludge stuff, I feel like Keto Chow makes the best dessert type stuff. It's really sweet and it thickens up a lot better than some of the other whey proteins I've tried. And I just wanted to mention that in the About section below, I actually do have a discount code and they just changed it. So if you've used it in the past, I'm not exactly sure like how that worked. I don't know that we actually got a discount before. My discount is Hyde, TAMRAHYDE, if you ever want to use it. But for me to get credit for you purchasing it, you need to click through the link, which is in the About section. Anyway, just a little heads up, this isn't sponsored by them or anything. I do get a kickback if you guys purchase Keto Chow and I'm eating it, so I'm gonna talk about it. Yep, so here it is, my chocolate Keto Chow sludge. I used 300 grams of 0% fat Greek yogurt, 25 grams of the Keto Chow, regular Lily chocolate chips. I use 10 grams of Lily chocolate chips. I thinned out the yogurt a little bit with some coconut milk. You can use almond milk to get the consistency you want, but it really gets thick with the keto chow. And then on top, sugar-free whipped cream. Obviously, I was pretty much out. I think it was like 23 grams. I'm having also 40 grams of center cut bacon and a Built Bar per usual. And that's going to be my first meal of the day. Alrighty guys, we're done with Nutcracker. It is 10 o'clock at night and my daughter wanted to go to In-N-Out. So I'm getting In-N-Out too. Having a double-double with lettuce wrap and some fries. And that's going to be my last meal of the day. Alright guys, here I am editing videos. And this is going to be my first meal of the day. Today I'm having lemon sludge, so I had one more serving left of lemon meringue keto chow, and since I've been kind of into doing that to this week, I decided to make some lemon. And I have 25 grams of whipped cream on top, sugar-free whipped cream, Built Bar, bacon. That's going to be my first meal of the day. Hey guys, home from Nutcracker. Took all my makeup off and my crazy hair. We had so much fun, and it is like 11 o'clock at night and I'm finally eating my last meal of the day. I actually didn't track anything. I think Dave did, you know, like the 6 ounces of beef like I usually do, but he didn't track anything and I didn't tell him what I wanted, so I'm just gonna eat whatever he made me. So it's taco salad, basically with Quest chips, and he put sour cream, regular cheddar cheese, olives, onions, tomatoes, salsa, some ground beef, I don't know, just lots of things on here, lettuce, and that is going to be my last meal of the day. Hey everyone, it is 1:46, almost 2 o'clock, and I'm about to have my first meal of the day. Today I decided to have just regular yogurt, but this is 380 grams. I was trying to finish off a container. On top is 50 grams of blueberries and 29 grams of sugar-free whipped cream. I'm also having some Canadian bacon, 6 slices, and some cheese. A Built Bar, and I need a little bit of carbs today because I'm going to be dancing tomorrow and I am exhausted. So I'm having 2 pieces of gluten-free raisin bread with cinnamon and swerve on top. That is going to be my first meal of the day. Food! Coleslaw, gluten-free bun, bacon ranch. As I'm in the middle of makeup for Nutcracker, but I got to eat something. Dave just brought me up. I'm having some yogurt, blueberries, same macros as usual, and a whole crap ton of bacon. That's going to be my first meal of the day. All right, it is between first act and bows, and I'm having my snack. That's what I'm having. All right, it's 4:30, and it's between shows. Stopping for In-N-Out Burger and fries. Hey guys, it's after the show. We're at Black Bear. I'm gonna go ahead and have hash browns, eggs, and steak.
What?
Hey guys, it's Sunday, day after Nutcracker. I'm in recovery mode. Oh, good grief. I am so exhausted. But anyway, they're gonna celebrate my birthday tonight. I don't know what I'm gonna eat, but I think it's gonna be some kind of pie. So I am going to be having another treat today. I'm feeling like these last few days of eating lots of stuff are going to eventually catch up to me, but so far, scale has been pretty nice, which that's common for my cycle time. So anyway, I'm exhausted. First meal. I bet you can't guess what I'm having. I'm having yogurt, same yogurt as yesterday. I think it's the same macros. I think he gave me the same stuff. Bacon, Built Bar, some cheese, and that's gonna be my first meal of the day. Alrighty guys, Dave made me a sausage soup with all the veggies, and I'm gonna have gluten-free bread with butter and Dr. Pepper Zero. All right, so that was fun. I got to eat some fun stuff this last couple of weeks. I really enjoyed myself. It was nice being able to not think so hard about food and just be able to eat and eat a reasonable portion of food and not like feel like I needed to overeat because I've been holding myself back a bit. So that's really good. That's progress right there. When you realize that it's not an all or nothing thing, you will be getting to the point where you're going to maintain your weight. You may not maintain your weight exactly forever because nobody does. But once you get to the point where you realize that it's okay to indulge here and there and then just cut the calories a few days the next week and kind of balance everything out and not feel like it's an all or nothing approach, like you can't eat anything yummy or you can eat only yummy things and all the things because you only have a certain amount of time to eat all the things. Once you can get to a point where you can just indulge in a thing and move on, you are succeeding in your weight loss journey. That is the goal, and that is a place that I have gotten to. Am I always perfect? No, of course not. Do I sometimes feel like I want to stress eat and emotional eat? Absolutely. I do have a video here on my channel about how I overcame stress and emotional eating, and I refer back to those habits and activities and foods and things that I used in order to curb that whenever I am struggling. But I still struggle. Don't ever get me wrong. I am not perfect. We all know that. I am sharing my experience with you in order to inspire you to realize that no one's perfect. So I know that I have been taking a little bit longer getting these videos out for you guys, and that is just part of the crazy that is my life. And I actually skipped an entire week because I wanted to get Thanksgiving and Nutcracker going and just kind of like leave that in the past. But I did want to talk about my calories that week and my weight so that I can kind of compare where I am at this point. So that was the week of the 15th through the 21st. And my weigh-ins bounced all around between 190 to 194.8, just like it basically has been doing since I had the surgery. So my average weight for that week was 194.2, which was up 0.7 from the previous week. So you just saw all of my weigh-ins for Thanksgiving week. You can see that they were pretty high. 194.8. I didn't weigh in on the next day. 191.6, 193.4, 196.4, 194.2, and 194. Super frustrating, like super frustrating that week. I mean, I know I was eating extra food on Thanksgiving and I didn't really eat a lot of protein that day. So it was mostly energy and not protein, which is, you know, gonna probably bump my weight up a little bit, but not like, it doesn't seem like it should be that high on the daily. Now, but because we're going by average, when I averaged that out, it averaged out to 194, which is actually down 0.2 from the week before. Go figure. Now, that time was also my ovulation week, and I always, always, always go up on the scale during ovulation week, and so I can't always count on that being accurate data. But I do know that over time, I can see that pattern, and that helps me to know when the scale goes up, I don't panic because I have that data from previous times that to lean on. My calories that week were kind of all over the place. 15, 18, 17, 16, 29, 78 the day before Thanksgiving, and then no data on Thanksgiving. I didn't track. Then I went right back to 1565, had an 1809 jump, and 1512 was the final day of that week. So here we jump into this last week, which was Nutcracker week, and it was crazy. Between the 28th and the 29th, I actually went down 3 pounds on the scale. That is a sign that I am going into my pre-menstrual cycle time where I usually drop the water weight that I had put on previously. So my weigh-ins this week for birthday week was 191, 191.4, 192.4, 192.2, 191.4, 190, 191.4, which was a much prettier week. Let's just be real, because I definitely like to see those numbers being down lower and having a nice low average than being all over the place or all high. So my average for this last week was 191.4, which was 2.6 pounds drop from the previous weeks. So you can see, like, over time, the consistency over time is what really matters when it comes to weight loss. You don't want to go by, I ate this today and tomorrow I gained 4 pounds, so oh no, I can never eat that again. It does not always line up like that. Sometimes you'll eat everything and you'll drop 3 pounds overnight and you don't know why, and so you think you can eat everything. You cannot. You need to stay consistent. That's why tracking your food is so important. And as you can see here, I did not track my food this last week. Yeah, it was Nutcracker, and that was crazy. I did the very, very best that I could. I was so relieved that the scale did not freak out, because I don't know if I could have handled that amongst the stress of everything else. So all in all, I feel like the way my body looked in the 360s was pretty similar. The way that the scale acted, it was steadily going down. If we want to go back to the very beginning of the cut, my highest weight before, at the beginning of October when I was starting this whole thing, I think my highest weight was 203, which would be what, 11.6 pounds down in a couple of months, which that's crazy. But if you go by the average weights, my average weight for that week that I was hitting the 203 was 196.8. So my average over the 2 months is 5.4 pounds, which is much more reasonable. I'm definitely not on a super fast weight loss plan here. If I was, I would be doing strict keto, and I would be doing 1,300 calories with 120 to 130 grams of protein minimum, and I would be really sticking to it. It's the holidays, and I'm not in it to win it right now. My goal right now is just to steadily be moving in the right direction, stay focused on tracking as much as I can, and let myself indulge on the special occasions, because I am no longer on that extreme weight loss journey. I'm on my life journey now, and so I need to get to a place where I have more understanding of what I'm going to be doing in the future, of what I want to do long term, of how I'm going to maintain this weight loss. Now, will there be a point where I decide to go on a cut that is extreme? Possibly. We will see what happens, but who knows? Maybe I'll just get patient doing this for a really long time and see how that goes all in the long run. I do not know what the future will bear out, so I cannot speak to that yet, as usual, but it is always an every week, every day journey. It's an every meal concentration. It's a lifetime plan. This is not something that you can just do, be done, and then you move back to where you were before. You have to become a healthier person emotionally. You have to become a healthier person physically. Your habits have to be different. Your habits have to change. And they do. It's not overwhelming. It's an over time, meal by meal process that happens. You deal with your things one at a time. You deal with your mental struggles one at a time. You don't deal with them all at once. When you start to look at that huge picture and get overwhelmed, that's when you need to know you need to refocus on your action goals, your day-to-day goals. I'm going to track today. I'm going to eat in my macros today. And that is where you need to zero in on. Okay, so all of that to say, we can now get to the fun part. So I actually have tons of footage for you guys of my dance classes and Nutcracker. I was able to record a lot, and I'm not exactly sure what I've got, but I do know that I have quite a bit of footage that I can share. I will try to trim it down because I know this video is already going to be extra long. That's what happens when I put things off and I have to put everything in one, and hopefully that isn't going to last forever. But I hope that you guys will enjoy this fun part, because this is the benefit and the reward of succeeding on your weight loss journey, getting confident in yourself, becoming that person that you dreamed of being. You get to be this person that can go out and do things and have no fears and go out on the stage and just be excited to be there. If that's your goal, that's what my goal was from the very beginning. I dreamed about it. I hoped for it. And now it's like my regular, which is crazy. So I hope you guys will enjoy these clips, and I'll check back with you in a minute. Alrighty guys, so how fun was that? That was awesome. Let me tell you, words cannot describe how awesome that felt to go on stage with my kids in the Nutcracker. Those clips were from dress rehearsal. It was so much better in the real thing. I don't think that I'm able to share that ever. I don't know. We'll see when I get the footage, but we weren't able to record the actual show. I felt like I could be the real me on stage more than ever I have before, and that was absolutely incredible. It was so good. So I hope that you enjoyed sharing that little bit of my life with me, and just remember, I'm just a real person. I'm just a regular person like you. I was a regular person who was almost 400 pounds, who started this journey not even having a clue of what was in store, and have been blessed upon blessed upon blessed. Thanks to you, YouTube subscribers, who have been there to cheer me on and support me. And I did not even know what a blessing or how big YouTube would be in my life when I started this out. Made that first little video on my porch after I'd lost 100 pounds to try and inspire people. And gosh, I wish I would have started sooner, because you guys are awesome. You guys are the best, and I'm so grateful to have YouTube, and I'm so grateful to all of you for being there for me and supporting me. And thank you again to my subscriber who sent me my little watch. I showed that clip in there, but I'm so grateful for you guys thinking of me. It came just right before my birthday, and it was such an unexpected surprise, and I was very grateful. So gosh, I want to just keep talking to you, but I know I need to go let you guys go, and I know this video is already probably long enough. Don't forget to check out the About section like we talked about before for all the links to the great products that sponsor this channel. And don't forget that there's other ways that you can support the channel and keep me going, I don't even know, like, just keep me motivated to keep making videos, because lately I have been struggling with the desire to keep making videos, and I just really need to be motivated. So thank you to all of you who have been supporting, who support me on Patreon, and are just awesome people here, just commenting and liking and just watching the videos through. You guys are the best. I'm grateful for you every single day. Merry Christmas, and I'll hopefully see you again very soon.